going to be looking at the best way of fitting a clutch oil seal on a primary gear without any special tools. One way of doing it is a simple way. Put a bit of masking tape on to protect the splines, but this really isn't the best way, because the seal can get caught on the edge here. This is a particular problem on the A series ones. This is an A plus primary gear, but on the A series ones there's no chamfered edge at all. It's just a sharp edge. This one's slightly chamfered, so it does go on a little bit better, but if you get it off a little bit, then the seal can get caught. You can damage the seal, you can bend it back, you can pop the spring out of the back, especially if you've got the tighter seal that were on the newer cars. Like, you can just about see it, it's just caught the edge, and that might cause the spring to pop out at the back. And if you put this on with the housing, then you wouldn't notice it. So one very easy way of doing it is to get a can, cut it down and shape it like this, and just slide it over, simply as that. And this way you can still turn the primary gear, but you just slide over the seal like that, and look how easy that goes on. Absolutely no problem at all. Obviously pop a little bit of oil on there first, and then once everything's in place, you can just pull the can off. Simple as that, and then the seal is on there perfectly. No damage at all, no stress, no problems. And this is very easy to make. It starts off with a 250ml can like this. So like, this is an appetizer, but the Redbull sized cans are the same. Any 250ml long can like this, and you just simply get a can like that, chop it down, cut it down, sort of like just under halfway. You can always put it on your primary gear, so it's just popping over the edge of the primary gear a little bit onto the crankshaft. So basically you cut it down. If you've got a good can opener where you can take the lid off cleanly, then take the lid off cleanly, and you've got an extra chamfered edge here from the actual can itself, and you just cut down a split there. You just pop it onto your primary gear like that, and you get it so it's tapered. And then you get some gaffer tape, and you stick that down with the gaffer tape. And then you also get a little bit of masking tape and stick that on the inside there, so that's not catching your gear there. So it's nice and clean. And then you get a bit of masking tape and put it on the edge there, so that means it doesn't get caught on the edge of the can. But you've also got to make sure there's no burrs on the edge of the can, because if there's any burrs on the edge of the can, when you're pulling it off, you could cut through there. So it's got to be a nice, very nice clean cut. If you can run your fingers around it, obviously I wouldn't recommend it, but you should be able to see any burrs that are sticking out there. Just make sure it's a very clean cut. And then what I've done also is just stuck a little bit of gaffer tape here, so it allows me to pull it off easily. So obviously if that's in the clutch housing is there, then I can just grab one side, grab it from both sides and pull it off. Simple as that. Very cheap. You can get energy drinks for as little as 30 pence. So it's pretty much a disposable tool, but very useful if you haven't got the proper tool. Makes the job so much easier. I mean, you might be taking your housing off for some reason, and you know your seal as perfect because it might be a new seal, but you just don't happen to have the tool to put it back on. So you know, this would be just the job really, save you a bit of time and a bit of money. Or you might just be knocking the seal into the housing yourself beforehand and wanting to put the housing on yourself, save yourself £30 of buying the tool. Hopefully it helps.